You just like, oh, berserkers.
Man.
What's good, everybody? My
Only
name is
his
Austin
opinion
Simmon,
is
aka Ace. I'm a rapper slash teacher slash father slash husband slash geek. You already know what it is. You have a G. No, you don't. You see me in fucking anime form. You see goddamn Miles Morales falling upwards in this bitch. What you know about gravity, nigga? Nothing. And yeah, we got what else we got here? We got the Rams. We got fuck ass Goku. You know, fuck that guy. But you know, no, we're broke. We're Vegeta fans out here. Why do I have a poster of Goku then? Don't ask me. So, anyways, today we got episode 2 of the Great Expanse. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I mean, I feel like now, since episode 1, we had to get the intros and the narratively done. Now I can actually introduce everybody. So obviously, I'm Austin Simmon. I'm playing a goddamn paladin, Oath of Revelry paladin. It's pretty late. You guys are gonna see exactly what it can do possibly in this episode right here. Next, we got Al as Alaric.
Ooh, yes, Al. It's 2 a.m. Axeman cometh. Whole slew of different names to go by. Yes, I am playing Alaric, the cleric.
Mm.
Dang. Right there. I'm leaving at that. Right there. That's all I need to say.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Who we got next?
Then we got Grind Time as DeMarcus.
Time. You already know. DeMarcus Jackson here for the action. Let's go.
Then we got JJ as motherfucking Thorn. Jakari Thorn.
What's good? It's Jakari Thorn, aka JJ, aka Wakanda, aka Your Mom. No, just playing. Hey, you watched the Vampire Diaries, didn't you, boy? That's where you got a large name from. I know you. I see you.
Whoa.
X.
And then we got Jonathan as Brother JB.
You already know what it is. We out here trying to start a revolution today. God damn it. What's up with it?
And then we got Chance as Throst.
That's me, Chance, a.k.a. Rampant Lupo, a.k.a. the Token White, playing Thrust.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, he put the H in front of the W.
He's the one that said it.
The
That's
Black
my dog.
The H in
He
front
said
of the W.
For the marketing. Gotta market.
He spelled HWYTE.
That's me,
Oh, my
baby.
God.
That's crazy. And then we got Clark.
That's
Clarkson Rec as the DM, aka everybody else.
Literally everybody else. I'm so very excited to get into this today.
All right.
see it.
With that being said, take it away.
Okay. Brief recap. So, all of our party members, all from different walks of life, some connected, some not connected, all ended up at the same place at the same time, by chance, by happenstance, or by destiny itself. They ended up in the underground fight club ran by Atlas, kind of like the fight curator of the entire evening. They thought that it was just a normal night of underground fights, but really it was also a meeting for some of the most powerful people of the entire city. A real who's who of the criminal underground that makes the city turn the way it does. Where we left off, a betrayal had happened, orchestrated by a strange hooded figure in a well-tailored suit, who actually kind of pulled Uncle Ben on our good friend Ozzy. R.I.P. Gragglejaw.
R.I.P.
oh,
And in the wake of this, a few of the leaders of these warring gang factions decided to act upon some long-standing grudges. The representative for the Chinese triad throwing a knife at the leader of the Metelli family, and everyone else seems to be taking a defensive stance at this moment, as they try to assess what's going on, as downstairs all hell has literally broken loose, as everyone is attacking everyone, and there's a feeding frenzy down on the main floor. This is where we're going to start. As we left off, Ozzy, you're running over to try to grab Gragglejaw. You see that the hooded figure, after counterspelling a hold person, attempts to make his escape as he's met with a smattering of bullets that all seem to miss. And you see that as he goes to jump off the balcony, he's winged by one. And as he begins to kind of like fall over the side of the railing, you see that pretty much all of the other families have kind of taken up defensive positions. Their kind of main, not war force, but their personal guard, all of them came here with at least one member of their family for protection. And you see that the Matelli leader is kind of retreating back towards the edge of the room, leaving a trail behind him from a throwing knife, as you see the leader of the Chinese triad almost attempts to lunge after him. And you see that it's actually the leader of the Yakuza who kind of like throws an arm out towards her to try to calm things down from escalating any further, as all of the other families have guns and swords and knives and all manner of weapons pointed at each other, and almost a stalemate with the chaos of everything going on in the background. And this is where we will start.
Father!
Ozzy.
No! Fuck! And I run, dart towards my dad, and I...
Ozzy, it's not you, boy.
What the fuck? What? This was the job you were talking about? Why did you... Why? Literally, why?
The city needs peace. I was the only thing standing between them and their war. As you see, he begins to spit up blood as he's kind of laying on the ground in a puddle. You see that he is struggling and gasping for air with each word. You can tell that he's not very long for this world. And you see that all of the other leaders are kind of beginning to argue amongst each other, pointing fingers, blaming each other. And at this very moment, you can tell that the slightest movement in the wrong direction and the entire city will devolve into war right now. This is the inciting incident. This is the match that lights off the dynamite. This is it. Depending on what happens in this very moment will determine the future of this city as everyone knows it.
Well, I'm attempting to lay on hands my father, but I'm realizing that that's not gonna work because he's straight up gonna die.
Okay. How many points of lay on hands would you like to give to your father?
Well, I'll go with 10.
As you attempt to do this lay on hands, you see that your hands are coursing with this kind of like heavenly energy that comes from you as a paladin. And you see that as you're doing this and you have your hands kind of in his blood, you see that his blood begins to turn an acrid blackish green. And you see that whatever is in his blood is attracted to the light in your hands as it begins to try to latch on to it, almost like a venom symbiote similar. As it begins to try to latch on to your hands as you're beginning to heal, as you're attempting to heal him, do you pull away?
Yeah.
As you do that, you see that whatever healing you attempted to do has now done the opposite. You see he is now wincing in pain in his final moments as he kind of reaches out towards you.
Fuck, I'm sorry. All right, I won't. God damn it. Somebody help. Somebody know what?
You see that he like grabs you by the shirt and he pulls you in closer. He's like, there's so many things that I didn't tell you. As he spits up blood.
All right, so my guy says, Ozzy says, he's like, all right, calm down. It's gonna be okay. I understand. You were trying to do the right thing. I know you've spent your entire life since coming to New York trying to right the wrongs that you did when you were when you were younger, and it's okay. And now you're trying to stop a war, trying to be the bringer of peace. And then Ozzy looks up, but I'm not Grogglejaw. And he just fucking flings a spectral chain right at somebody, just the nearest fucking gangster. Chain of conviction. If they want a war, they got it.
You see, as you go to do that,
And we're off.
you see that Gragglejaw reaches up to grab you by your arm. He doesn't have the strength to stop you, but he thinks that in this moment, him reaching up may give you pause. Does it?
Nah, he's pissed.
Mm.
He's out for blood.
Mm-hmm.
You see that as he reaches up to grab you, you see that Gragglejaw doesn't even look at you. He looks at the leader of the West Side Gun Gang. And you see that the leader looks back at him and gives a nod, almost an understanding. And you see that Gragglejaw, with his last breath, just goes, "It's not over. The expanse is not over." Gragglejaw is no longer with us in this existence.
Damn it! Yep, just fucking throws his chain. During my turn.
Okay. So as this is happening, you see that the leader of the Yakuza, he's kind of like trying to hold back the leader of the Chinese Triad, as she's kind of like trying to push him off. As you see, he has like pretty much the case for the katana kind of like held at her waist. And you see that he speaks calmly and plainly. Diplomacy is the answer. Someone among us wants war, but this is not our way. And as this happens, you all hear the sounds of fighting coming from downstairs. And you see that the leader of the West Side Guns, Pee Wee Longways, kind of like brushes in front of his men. And you see that he looks over at you all and gives a nod, and he goes, "The war's already started, old man. The only thing left to do now is draw battle lines." And you see that he kind of like grabs the head of his walking stick and pulls out a knife. And he goes, "Now whose side are you on?" And as he does this, you all get this kind of like uneasy feeling that what Gragglejaw was talking about is about to come to pass. This is what every gang leader in the entire city has only dreamed of. A moment that gives them a reason to assume power of everything. And how those lines are going to be drawn from this point on is dependent on the alliances that they form and what family can come out on top.
This nigga pulled a knife out his cane like he was an Isley brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isley brother.
You all are still here if anybody would like to attempt to do anything in this very moment. You are
Hey, that's the leader of my gang, bro. I'm with him.
Listen,
Hey, hold on. I got a question though, because I'm downstairs. I'm seeing the madness. I'm in the madness.
Oh, you never came upstairs.
I never
We
came
can get
upstairs.
to you. We can get to you after this.
Dang.
Well, I attacked the
Boy.
closest person to me. I'm waiting for that to happen.
All right, you have a choice. The closest to you is the West Side Guns on your left and the Yakuza on your right.
Yeah, whoever the Yakuza guy is dying. He's getting stabbed with a chain.
Ooh, thank God it was the West Side.
No.
And
I know
listen,
them. I know them.
listen,
We're-
because it was about to happen
I know
real
them.
quick, bro.
I am
It was-
employed by them technically. I'm okay. I'm not gonna attack them.
So go ahead and give me an attack roll. We've already rolled initiative, so we've already specified that this is going to count as
so
a
we just gonna ignore
pre-initiative
the
surprise
guy?
attack.
That went off the railing.
The guy kind of jumped off the side to escape. He kind of incited all of this and then attempted to escape. The leader of the Metelli family has kind of left the table as he's bleeding in an attempt to escape. He hasn't gotten very far yet.
Can we go after the guy that went over the railing, or is he just gone?
He jumped over the railing. That's all that you know of. If you'd like to attempt to give chase, you can. Whatever you guys want to do. This is your
Is that
story.
I want to know
Is that a-
how high
Is
up
that
are
an
we?
initiative thing or what? Are we
Okay.
doing that on our turns?
Well, you could have did it thematically if you wanted to, but I mean, Ace has now kicked this shit off. He's decided that
Ready.
war is the
That's
end.
my job.
So-
Okay, so real quick, my target needs to make a strength saving throw at some point.
What's the save?
It's I'm 15.
15.
Yeah.
It's a big number for a goon. Ooh, that's 15 on the die. He gets a
God.
+2, so that's a 17.
Damn. All right. Well, he still
You
takes.
see that you throw this chain in anger, and you see that it kind of like it goes to hit him in the chest, and you see that he catches it.
Oh,
And you
shit.
see that he just kind of holds it in place, and you see that he looks over at the patriarch of the Yakuza. And you see that he kind of like gets up from where he's sitting, and you see that he removes the sheath of his katana from the leader of the triad. And you see that he looks at her with this disappointed look. This isn't what your father fought for. But oh well. I see you have all chosen war. And now we're going to go into initiative because you really picked a fucking side.
Absolutely. It's you first, motherfucker. He takes 4 damage, by the way. 4 damage. He has to take half. Take that.
Okay,
Take
4
that.
damage to one of the goons.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I wanted to touch back on what Scoots was saying. So
do
like,
you want to get to you first before, since we're going to roll into initiative?
yeah, and I just have one question before you kind of switch over to me.
Yeah.
If he jumps over the railing, mind you, I told my steel defender brother Ali to like walk towards the stairs, so he should be like at the very base of the stairs right now, right?
So he would have jumped into where the fight pit is from that railing.
Oh, okay. So I should still be able to see him though. I saw him jump over that railing because I'm just at the bar, just chilling. I've been waiting the whole time on gun tucked. Okay.
You did.
That answers my question.
All right. So before we go into the initiative upstairs, we have to clarify one of the party members that was separate. Brother JB, you have slight idea what's going on, not fully, because your steel defender is like halfway up the stairs when all of this transpires. How do you and your steel defender communicate with each other?
So both of us are like cybernetic, so there's some like telecommunications going on there. So we're able, like, I'm able to
Can
see what
you-
he sees.
Is
Said
he
Wi-Fi.
communicating it to you, or can you hear through him? That's my main question.
I hear through him,
Like a little walkie-talkie. Got it.
essentially. Yeah.
Nigga got 5G.
So you hear the sounds of a blade going through a body, and then you hear the sound of Ozzy crying out for Gragglejaw. You also hear the sounds of the other leaders starting to attack each other. In this very moment, as this happens, you see that a bunch of men who don't really, the ones who are already kind of on edge that you clocked from earlier, just get up and immediately just start pulling blades, pulling guns. They're just drawing down on people. They start slashing at each other. None of them are close enough to you to hit you in this moment, but it seems like they're just attacking each other with reckless abandon. It is just meant to incite carnage. And as this happens, you hear the sound of a gunshot, and you see that a man jumps over the side of the railing, and as he falls where he would hit the ground in the center of the fighting pit, you see that it's almost as if when he hits the ground, it almost explodes into this greenish, blackish kind of like substance is
Can I
the
add something to
best
that?
word I can use.
Can I add something to that?
Yes.
So when Thorn sees this green and black substance, he looks over immediately and with a look of surprise, and he knew what he had to do after that. I'm gonna just say that.
Okay. It does look similar to what you're thinking of. So in this moment, as he hits the ground, it's almost as if he falls through the floor into this substance as the floor closes up behind him and the substance disappears.
I mean the blood that was coming out of Ragglejaw.
Okay, yes.
That's what I meant. Yeah. So I noticed this, and I have a look of surprise, like, oh,
Okay.
this is what I've been looking for.
So in this moment, you are downstairs, surrounded by combatants, none of which are particularly paying attention to you because you haven't attacked anybody yet, but also no one was close enough to you because you were sitting kind of like by yourself. You're kind of like by the bar. As you see that the bartender reaches up from underneath the bar, grabs a shotgun, and just starts pointing it at people. And you see that he kind of like grabs you and pushes your head down. He goes, "Get down, stupid!" Boom! And he just starts lighting off shotgun shots from behind the bar.
Oh, we just spraying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell the bartender. Well, I'm like, hey, scoot over. So I'm gonna jump behind. I'm gonna jump behind the bar, right?
So this is your one free action before we get into initiative. Because
Oh
you were by
my
yourself, I'll
gosh.
give you a freebie. So you would like to hop behind the bar
That's
with the bartender.
crazy. He said, move over.
Move over. Move over, brother.
That's crazy.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you are behind the bar. We're now going to go in initiative order with a nat
Boy.
20. DeMarcus, you are first to move. Let me paint the battlefield for you. You are upstairs. You were kind of close to the stairs, but not quite on them because you were a part of the meeting, but you weren't allowed at the table. You were all kind of grouped together except for Ozzy, who is at the end of the table where Gragglejaw was, kind of holding Gragglejaw in this moment as he kind of shot out that chain blade at one of the Yakuza members. Since you were first to act, your action would come right after this. You see that the leader of the Metelli family has like kind of like retreated away from the table, and I'll say in this moment, if you would like to give me, I'll give you a freebie. If you would like to give me a perception check to try to gauge the room before you make your actions, we'll call that a free action just because you got a nat 20, and I'd like to reward that.
Oh God, it's terrible.
Damn.
The dice tell the story.
7.
With a 7, all of this is very overwhelming in this moment. You're not really sure where to look. I can't give you anything of substance with a 7. I can give you that you know already that the leader, that the representative for the Chinese triad, the young woman, is going to beeline for the head of the Metelli family. And you do see that there are 3 or 4 men behind him that are retreating with him. And at this moment, she is outnumbered because her men are moving kind of behind her, but she got the jump. You see that the leader of the West Side Guns is still standing at the table. He's kind of taking a closer stance towards Ozzy. And you see that the leader of the Korean gang, the Liamong, you see that surprisingly, he is almost unbothered. As he was sitting on the other side of the West Side Gun Gang on the table, kind of close to the Mattelli family. And you see that in this moment, he hasn't moved.
Okay. Well, since Ozzy already is attacking someone, and his father's last words, and he got a nod from our guy, I want to go ahead and assume that we should be protecting Ozzy, because our leader probably knows more. I'm just going to assume this because of the nod, but I'm not smart enough to put it together. So, what I'm going to do is, whoever he attacked first, I'm gonna come right behind him, not like literally behind him, but follow up, and I'm gonna point my fingers out like they guns, and I'm gonna yell Eldritch Blast and send 2 beams off.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're gonna send 2 beams off against that goon.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it? A dex save or is it just a roll to hit?
It's just a roll a hit.
What'd you get?
Let's see. First one. It's that. It's 12.
12 is a miss.
Okay, and then second one is 24.
24 hits.
Okay. And it's for 13. And
13.
they get pushed back 10 feet.
Okay. I'll say that he kind of knocks into, because they're kind of stacked together, so he doesn't knock into the patriarch, he knocks into another goon. So give me just a d6 and we'll add that to bludgeoning.
Okay. Uh, 3.
Okay. So you see that he catches the chain, but the chain still kind of stabs him in the chest. And you see that this kind of like pisses him off as he throws the chain down. And as this happens, he looks up and he sees you point these finger guns as you fire off these 2 eldritch blasts. The first one kind of like misses as it goes over his shoulder, but the second one hits him like almost in like the right side of the pec and kind of like knocks him backwards as he knocks into another goon who kind of like catches him a little bit as he's knocked that kind of like 5 feet back. Is this the end of your turn?
Yes, that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. You see that the patriarch of the Yakuza kind of like gets up, and you see that he kind of like slams his katana on the table, and you see that all of his men kind of like stiffen up. And you see that the one that you hit kind of like steadies himself and stands up, and he goes, "Awaiting your orders, sir." And you see that he kind of like takes a moment to kind of calm himself. And you see that he like kind of like slowly unsheathes his katana from the sheath. And you see that he kind of like holds it up to his face and he shows his reflection. They have chosen war. And they will have war. And you see that in this moment, it's gonna get pretty bad.
Ozzy yells, "Bring it, motherfucker!" Woo!
Which dice was his again? Well, I like this one. This one's like a blood red.
I don't like the fact that he trying to choose guy.
Yeah, no, I don't like that either. But
one's like a
look,
blood red.
Ozzy's talking shit. Austin's not talking shit. That was Ozzy that was talking shit. I just want to make sure this is
Oh god,
known.
that's so bad. Oh god, that's even worse.
Gotta
Oh, brother.
dissociate.
Yeah, I have to dissociate. I am not Ozzy. I'm not Ozzy.
You see that in as quick as he finishes his sentence, you see that you guys don't even hear the sound of the slices. You kind of just see the aftermath of it. You never really see his hand move.
Oh, shit.
And you see that he like kind of like steps onto the center of the table. And you see that he kind of like grabs his scythe and just kind of like puts it down into the center. And you see that as he does that, two members of the West Side Gun Gang. You see that you just kind of hear a as their heads slide from their bodies just
Oh shit!
onto the table.
And who was this guy? This is the head of the Korean gang?
The head of the Yakuza.
Okay. Not the guy that I attacked,
you
though.
see-
Was it the guy that I
make sure
attacked?
I have this correct also. I got before anything goes on. So we got Yakuza, Triad, Italian Mob, and Korean.
Yes, and the West Side Gun Gang.
Oh yeah, and I know that's
Yeah.
fine.
And the guy that did that was not the guy that I attacked. This is a different guy.
No.
Okay.
No, this is a different guy.
Okay.
This is the head patriarch
Okay,
right here.
I got it. Okay.
And
I'm with
in
you.
the
I'm with
triad, they're the Fang family, right? Fang.
Yes, the Fang family.
And then there's also the Korean Liamong family as well, correct?
Well, no, the Korean Liamong is just the name of like their like mafia. They
Ah,
they their leader Young Ji Min.
Okay.
I had to make sure.
Hey, gotta add that to the notes. You know what I'm saying? Just in
Yeah,
case
you
it
never
comes
know.
back
You
later.
never know. You never know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
You
just
don't know.
saying.
All right.
You know,
Just saying.
So you see that in this moment he kind of like rests his katana and you see that he looks behind him. And you don't again, your eyes aren't quick enough. And you see that he kind of like one minute he's on the table, the next minute he grapples the leader of the triad, kind of like the daughter of Minister Fang, and he has like the katana to the back of her head, and he has it there kind of like in a stance to stab her, but he's not going to. You see that in this it's too far away for you guys to hear it, but you get the sense that he's trying to talk to her in this very moment. And that is going to be the end of his turn. Next turn is actually hers. She can't get up. As you see that she's struggling to fight back against being restrained, as he kind of like has one of her hands behind her back, and then the other one he has like the katana at like the back of her head.
Damn.
Thorn. Welcome to the
Yes.
shit.
Hey. All right. Don't paint me a picture where everybody at again.
So the leader of the Yakuza and the leader of the Chinese Triad are towards like the back of the room. There's another set of stairs towards the back of the room. You are kind of towards the stairs that you walked up on. Ozzy is on the ground. Now he's near two deceased West Side Gun Gang members. There's two more that are still alive because Pee Wee came up here with 4. Now he's down to 2, so the numbers are getting dwindly. You see that there's one Yakuza member who actually looks pretty badly hurt, another one that's barely hurt, and then there's another one next to him that hasn't been touched at all. The leader of the Korean gang is by himself, and you see that there are 3 members of the Chinese Triad that are kind of like running towards where their leader is now that she's on the ground.
Is the Korean guy by
And you
himself?
see that-
Does he have no? He doesn't have any goons with him. The Korean.
He brought the Dragonborn who was asleep at the bottom of the
Okay.
stairs.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Man, all right. All right. So I see the commotion in my head. I got a whole different thing that I need to do, so I'm not worried about
Yeah.
what everybody else is doing right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna magically take out my guitar and just start walking. I'm gonna start slowly start walking towards Gragglecjaw's body, and I'm just gonna be like, look everybody. I know we came here for different reasons, but can't we all just get along? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
What the fuck are you
And try
doing?
and try to calm everybody down.
It's not the time to be playing music. Who even are you?
Give me
Hey,
You're off the stage.
calm down.
give me
Wow.
persuasion with disadvantage.
Persuasion or
Wow.
Performance.
Persuasion with disadvantage.
disadvantage? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we in the middle of battle.
Yeah, we're in the middle of battle. You're out here playing the
That's
goddamn
hilarious.
ukulele, nigga.
Like I said, as I'm doing this, I'm walking towards Gragglecjaw's body.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I was
you're
gonna
not
say no
getting nothing,
way.
my boy.
I was about to say.
We not listening to you.
That's fine.
What do you get?
So I make my way over to Gragglecjaw's body, and I use minor illusion to create a puff of smoke that that blackens the room.
Okay. How big can you make this puff of smoke?
Shit, it doesn't say.
Not big. Not,
Not
with
big,
minor
like-
illusion.
Not
with
big,
cantrip.
but-
not with a
5 feet.
cantrip.
Not with a cantrip.
Not
Minor
Minor
big, but
illusion makes something about the size of you. That's about it.
If that,
I mean,
it might be like something that can
yeah.
fit in your hand. It's a cantrip, man.
Nah, it's 5 feet. It's about as tall as a regular size.
it's
person.
about the size of him.
okay. Well, I'm gonna use that. As an excuse to quote tune my guitar, right? But what I'm really doing under this smoke that nobody see that I'm doing is I'm grabbing a blood sample from Gragglecjaw's body.
Mm.
Okay. Give me sleight of hand to not get caught by the other party members, especially
Yeah,
Oz,
or me?
who
Yeah,
is
I'm right
actually-
here.
I mean, I'm doing this in black smoke, man. Like, what you expect?
But he's like in
well,
my.
Ozzy.
He's in my arms right now.
It's gonna be so for the other party members.
I didn't know
it's-
he was still right.
I'm like
there,
right
there. I
next.
thought he
Yeah,
had moved.
I'm next.
I'll tell
to
you what. For all of the other party members, they will roll with disadvantage just because I like the way you flavored it. But Ozzy is gonna roll with advantage.
I mean, he's right there.
What?
He is right.
I
He's
Right.
in my arms.
I didn't know he was still right there. I thought you had moved or something.
He's
My bad.
holding him in one
Yeah.
hand throughout.
Got change right here.
And that's his pops.
It's perception.
So
Okay, okay.
I'll still allow you to do it. Everybody else, go ahead and actually no. Everyone else is going to use their passive perception. We'll see if you can get past those. And
All right.
except for Ozzy, you can roll insight.
So am I still rolling sleight of hand?
Yes,
Oh, I rolled perception and I like my roll. Can I keep that roll?
you can keep it.
Okay.
You can keep it.
Oh wow! By one?
He beat me?
What do you get?
Nah,
No,
he got a
No,
15.
Ozzy
I got a
won.
15.
No,
got a
okay. I got
15.
I got a 16. I got a 16.
You see him reach down. What do you grab, like a vial, or do you just use like the end of like a guitar pick to like grab some blood? How do you try to extract the sample?
That's literally what I was gonna say. I was gonna use a guitar pick and grab a sample of blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his
Ozzy,
forearm.
you see him reach down and try to dip a guitar pick in some of
Yeah, I grab his forearm.
your father figure's blood.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey man, don't worry about it. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to see if I can still do something to heal him.
Okay,
you know?
hold on. Okay. Wait. Are we on the same team here?
Of course. I ain't got nothing involved with this.
I
I got
Let's just
nothing
bet
with
on-
this.
Deception versus insight.
I
Well,
don't trust him,
actually, Ozzy, would you in this moment trust him?
well, I was gonna ask him if he's rolling with the West Side guns, then I would believe him. But
Hey man, Thorn, look out for Thorn. All right.
So he's
Don't
not
believe
with
him.
the West Side Guns. He's a smuggler. So
yeah, but I don't know. That's why I'm asking him. Like I was gonna ask.
oh,
him.
you're asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
I ain't with
with
nobody.
are you with them?
Ah man, I ain't with nobody. Thorn, look out for Thorn.
Wrong answer.
Don't trust them.
Nobody asked you.
No.
You can't even see what's going on.
Wrong answer.
All right, looks like we're gonna have a roll
Can I
off.
not hear them? Because I'm close to.
I mean, there's nothing I'm gonna
I mean-
believe.
I
I,
mean,
gotta
you-
fight him too. I don't know him. He's just, what is he doing? You gotta come, like, what? Are you gonna explain yourself?
Hey,
Just
this is all
explain
because
this
of
to
a
me.
misunderstanding. I didn't know that she was still
It's-
right there on this nigga.
God.
I would have waited.
What are you trying to do with him?
That decisions, decisions. Okay, decisions
Dang.
have consequences, and we roll it out.
Dang. Here
Nah.
we go.
Hey, if this was for real, I would have seen this nigga right there. This was a whole misconception that I thought he had moved away and started beating other niggas' asses.
What are you trying to do with this blood that's from my father? What are you doing with my father's blood? What are you trying to do?
Y'all can hear it.
You can. He's yelling at this point, so yeah, you can hear it.
I'm asking a question. This literally,
Oh,
this
you asking
determines everything that I'm about to start doing.
I move my fingers over to him now.
Yeah, I mean, why would you exactly?
It ain't your turn.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Are you gonna answer my question?
He
Can't
said
move
he
that.
preset.
Yep,
I answered your question. I said I was trying to help him out. I said I was trying to see if I can heal him still.
Now, is he a healer? Because
Let me ask you something. In this very moment, because this is going to determine how this role is going to go for you, is there any level of like want to actually heal Gragglejaw, or is this strictly just I got a thing going now, I need answers for it?
I'm trying to heal him.
You don't.
I'm trying to see-
You
I'm
don't have
trying
to
to
lie. You don't have
I'm
to lie
trying
to
to-
me.
Yeah.
You gotta lie to me.
you ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to
Well,
lie.
I mean,
No, the fact that-
if this
Man,
is like,
roll for
if this is
deception
like,
without rolling.
if this is
Your-
if this is
your
DM
streak-
asking, then you already know the answer to that question.
Then the answer is it's flat. It's flat. Roll off. Insight versus deception.
No, my insight is ass, so I mean, I got not high.
Wow. Can't see shit.
He rolled less than
Oh,
you,
no.
so it don't
There's
matter.
no fucking
Oh, okay,
way.
He
okay,
did?
He got it. He got it.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh my
Listen.
god!
What did he get?
No,
If
I
he-
got that. I got that.
If he didn't have a
So we
plus
have an
6,
8.
it would have been terrible.
We have an 8 and an 11. Okay.
Oh, I can't see his rolls for some
So-
reason.
I see. It.
Yeah, same.
His for some reason it's still loading, but it says 5 plus 6, so we can do some math. You, Ozzy, in this moment, you look at him with this guitar pick, and in this moment, you want to believe that somebody wants to help Gragglejaw. You trust him. You believe him. You think that he's trying to help Gragglejaw in this moment.
Yeah. Even without the rolls, I was gonna say, if he said he was gonna cure him or try to heal him, it was like, fine. I let go of his arm. I'm like, all right, you're not the enemy right now. This is whoever the fuck these guys are. I'm gonna trust you for now.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just trust on. I got this. Nothing to be afraid of.
That's this nigga.
So with your freedom of movement in this moment to kind of like grab this sample, all of this is going to cost you an action, by the way. Like, you did too much to assume that this is a freebie.
Yeah.
So this is all you're doing for the
That
rest
much
of
I
this
knew.
turn.
That much I knew.
So how do you collect this sample and make it look like you're attempting to help?
So I collect the sample, and I just I give it a good looking at it, and I say maybe there's something we can do about this, and I kind of start using healing word, but I pretend like it ain't working.
Give me performance.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's some next level.
I'll say you can give me
Next
performance
level.
with advantage because you already have his trust.
I mean, I rolled an 18, but I'll do it again if you want.
That's fine. You got advantage.
Plus 9 is wild.
I know. 'Cause,
I'm a bard. What you
yeah,
expect?
he's a bard. God damn it.
22.
Okay, so
Shit.
the other one's so Go ahead and roll insight. Yours is going to be with disadvantage because you trust this man in this very moment, and that's
I
gonna
have
be
to-
really hard to fucking.
I have to
do.
get a crit. I have to crit. That's the only way to beat a 22.
You don't. You need a
You'd have
double
You have to
crit.
quit.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta
Yeah,
get a
double.
double crit. I've seen it happen before.
It's happened. It's happened.
Let's hope it doesn't
Okay,
It
the
didn't happen.
dice
though.
tell
It
the
didn't happen.
story.
It didn't happen.
Okay,
Yeah,
nah,
it didn't
nah,
happen.
nah,
It didn't
nah,
happen.
Not even close.
Yeah, not even close.
Again, you
Yeah.
look at him do this, and you think that he's trying to use healing word, and it's not working. In this moment, this stranger is really trying to help you, and it's just not working.
Damn it. Well, at least you tried, buddy.
I had to give it a once over. You never know.
Hey, you're not so bad. That accent makes you seem like a sleazeball, but I feel like you might be kind of cool. You might be a pretty cool guy. I don't know.
You should put your trust in Thorn. I'll take care of you. That's why everybody know me around here.
I can't believe I'm watching this
Hey, that is,
with disgust.
that is.
I'll look over at you like this.
I'm mad. I am mad. I am livid right now.
That's crazy.
After Thorn, it is actually Pee Wee Longway's turn. And you see that he's gonna reach over to you, Ozzy, and he's gonna like grab you by the back of your shirt, and he's gonna go, "Look, there ain't shit you could do about this kid. It's time to fucking go." And you see he's going to, if you want to contest this, you can, but he's gonna attempt to like grab you and throw you towards the stairs.
Yeah. What does he roll?
If you get thrown by a man named Pee Wee, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Damn.
He's the leader of a whole gang. He's got to be at least kind of strong, right?
If you get thrown by Pee Wee, I'm gonna laugh
Nah,
at you.
he's got hella followers.
That's
All these
it.
strong niggas followed him. I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna be like, hey,
That's-
remember
it
that
might
one?
be
Remember that
nice.
time that nigga get thrown
Huh?
in the hall by Pee Wee?
That's a 16 plus 5.
Oh yeah, see, nah,
Yeah, go ahead
that's
and
fucking
not
insane.
contest it.
You
No
you
contest.
you can't try to save.
What?
Don't save him.
So that's 21.
21.
21.
All right, well.
Okay, so if it meets, it beats.
Holy shit, I got it! Oh!
You got 23.
Oh my god, I'm like, get the fuck up off me, nigga!
23.
So you see he goes to try to throw you, it doesn't work, and then he just kind of grabs you by your shirt with both hands as he kind of has like the knife pressed against you because he didn't let go of it, and he goes, "Look, little nigga, I'm trying to fucking save you."
Everyone in
Oh
here
my God.
dies.
That little nigga.
Owe that to your
Everyone-
old man. That is it.
Everyone in
I
here
can't die here.
dies.
And you see that he's gonna try one more time. He's gonna use his second attack to this
Oh.
time put whole ass behind this
Okay.
and throw you. That's a 15 plus 5. That's a dirty 20.
I'm gonna. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fail the save on purpose. I'm gonna let.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let the push happen. But I'm too cool to allow him to fling my bitch ass. I'm going to just get
Got
up.
flung by Pee Wee.
Yeah, I am just going to allow the push to let me get up and just stop.
So you see at this very moment as he kind of throws you, like he is being genuine. Out of respect for what your father was, he is trying to keep you safe because that's the bare minimum that he can do. And you see that as he throws you, he kind of like looks to the rest of his men and he sees the two that are dead. And you see that he looks at his men and he goes, "Y'all don't leave till these fucking guys leave. Everybody gets the fuck out of here right now." And you see that he kind of heads behind you towards the stairs. And after Pee-wee is Alaric. You're up.
Yes.
Next on deck after Alaric is going to be
Me.
it's an NPC.
Oh, I thought it
But
was
next person up is going to be Ozzy.
Okay, I see.
Ajay?
RJ?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. So I know that Pee Wee Longway is like leader, right?
Yeah.
Making sure that's established.
Say his nose, my
You're
boy.
very aware. You're very
Cool,
aware.
cool. So what I'm going to do is cast Shield of Faith on Pee Wee.
Okay. Give me the verbiage.
So, a shimmering field surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it +2 bonus to AC for the duration. So it's just making sure nothing else happens to him. Like if anything's coming his way, he has a little bit extra.
Is
So
the bonus based off of your proficiency, or what does he get?
it is straight up.
It's a plus
It's
two.
just a
bonus
+2.
Plus two.
Yeah, range. I have a +2 to his AC,
Okay.
and yeah,
And is that
that's,
bonus
what
action
I-
or action?
that's my bonus action.
Okay.
A action. You know what? Let's go with how many are there? Are there any goons or whatever by Scarface? Since I already did something with Pee Wee.
Scarface would be in kind of like that second row of people who he told to kind of like wait until the rest of you escape. So Scarface is kind of standing kind of like off to the side of the table, maybe like 5 feet away from where you're standing right now.
Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to help him out. Actually, also because I did Shield of Faith at first level, then I poured Demarcus. Like I cast that, I have Voice of Authority. So since I cast that, he can cast a action, or he can cast his reaction. He can do his reaction. Whatever his reaction is, can happen. Like in this moment.
Oh, okay. With his reaction, he is going to reach into his back pocket. He's going to pull out a semi-auto pistol, and he's going to take a shot at one of the goons. One of the Yakuza.
Kuzu and shit.
That's a nat 1.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Damn!
oh, this nigga shot himself.
Damn it!
He shot himself in the foot.
You see that he goes to pull the gun out of his back pocket, and as he goes to pull it, you see that in that moment, as he's going to line up this shot, you see that there's a part of him that does not want to go to war because he understands the consequences of what that's going to be, and that causes a shake in his hand, and he misses.
He didn't cheddar bob himself.
He did
long as he
not.
didn't cheddar
We
bob
listen. The
himself.
leader
That's
of
what
the
I
gang
was
is not
thinking.
gonna fucking cheddar bob himself.
Oh my
That's
god.
exactly what I was
He's
thinking.
gotta have a little bit of
That's
aura.
what I
right?
was
Yeah,
thinking.
too much aura to be shooting himself. I get it.
Okay.
Dang, cheddar bob. Wow.
Is that the end of your turn,
You know what?
or
Ooh.
do you want to dash, or do you want to
Yeah. I'm gonna
grab
get
somebody,
closer.
push somebody, manipulate somebody?
I'm getting closer, dashing towards Pee Wee, just to make sure.
So
you
we're
don't
all
have
by
to
the
dash to
door?
get to him,
We're
you
all
just
by the
have to
door
use
now?
your
Oh.
movement. You're all by the
Oh,
stairs.
stairs.
There's no.
Oh, that's right. Did he get
it's
thrown?
like
Did he get
open
thrown
stairs.
out already?
I wasn't thrown.
He got thrown.
I was not thrown.
He got moved. He got forcefully moved.
There we
Did he
go.
get
to, the top
moved?
of the
I
stairs.
allowed it.
But he's kind of at the top of the stairs. Pee Wee caught up with him and is kind of like moving down the stairs with
That's
him at this very moment.
that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm
So
doing.
do you want to
I'm
rush
following.
down the stairs ahead of Pee Wee if you're going to use a dash?
No.
Okay, so you're just going to move, so you want to be
Yeah,
behind him.
I'm moving. Yeah,
Alright.
Here we
Gotcha,
come back.
gotcha.
That will
Can you
end
even
my
dash?
turn.
Well,
Because he already
No,
did his,
Yeah, you
his
can't
that's-
action.
You can't dash.
No, I
You just
didn't.
move.
I did a bonus action.
But didn't your command of Scarface, is that not your action?
No, it's no. That is, I have a special called Voice of Authority, which allows me to like
It's a free action.
pick
once a
somebody
day.
to do a free reaction.
Order clerics.
Order.
That's different.
Yep.
That's different.
It's
All right,
real
my
different.
fault. I wasn't familiar with
tough.
your
I
game.
wasn't familiar with this
You
game.
just-
I wasn't either. My bad.
He said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know you was saucy like that."
Nigga died.
My bad.
Man,
You got
Tell
me.
listen,
niggas
I'll
what to
make
do
sure.
like that.
Why
My
did you
bad.
tell me this motherfucker
Voice
rolls
of
like
authority.
this?
Voice of Authority.
Who's really running shit?
Yeah, exactly.
If
He's
that's
supposed to be
end
the
of your
rookie.
turn, we're gonna go to the next person,
Yes.
which
Yes,
is gonna
end my turn.
be Sonny Matelli. And you see that Sonny, as he's running and he turns around and he sees that the leader the of the Chinese triad in this moment is pinned down by the leader of the Yakuza. And you see Sonny kind of like turns around as he's like holding his stomach where that knife got thrown at him. You see he kind of like turns and laughs. And you see that like out of his trench coat, he pulls a fucking Tommy gun, old school goddamn mafia style. Cause why the fuck not? And you
Why
see
not,
that he
right?
kind of you see that he kind of laughs to himself as he's aiming it with one arm because he's holding his ribs with the other one, and he goes, "That's a dumb. It's a bad day to be a stupid bitch, huh?" And you see that he just attempts to start lighting her the fuck up with this Tommy gun as he's aiming at both the Yakuza boss and the triad. And he because of how this weapons works, it's almost how Eldritch blasts have
Yeah.
a series of blasts. This Tommy gun has a series of shots.
Painful.
shit.
Multiple.
But
rope,
all of these
rapid.
will be with advantage because she is pinned to the ground.
Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah.
Damn.
She's done. It's over. She's getting
It's
lit up.
over.
Okay, so you see the first couple
Good
miss because he's shooting with one arm. So you see the recoil. The first couple aim towards her. As you see, it kind of like goes up the floor towards her. It's like pop, 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 in like a line as it's heading towards her. And one is about to hit her straight in her fucking head. As you see, the leader of the Yakuza just slides the katana right in the way of it and splits the bullet in half.
Hard.
John Wick shit. Oh yeah, I can't fuck with these niggas.
Wait, so which one was
And
that
you
though?
see
Was that the one that I hit?
Damn.
No,
No.
you never hit the you
hit
You
goons.
better hope you didn't. hit him.
Goon.
Okay.
You don't want to hit
I
the
hit
boss.
good. Okay, this was not.
You don't
Like,
wanna-
okay.
Why are you trying to fight the strongest nigga?
No, I'm not. I'm just making sure. I'm just trying to get a visual of who did what. I'm just trying to get a visual of who did what.
You see he used his reaction to deflect that as he slices this bullet in half.
Yeah, that's pretty hard. That's hard. That's hard.
And just for a dramatic effect, as he slices the bullet in half, it travels past him and it actually hits two of the triad members and does a very small amount of damage.
This nigga is Deadpool.
He's like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like that.
Yep.
So that's a
Remember, this nigga said "shing" and nigga's head split.
Yeah.
We heard the
Yeah.
sheathing.
We did do that.
Y'all heard what happened to the last West Side Gang people?
Hey,
So you
hold on
see
now.
in this moment,
You don't
as
even
he
know what
said-
happens to the last West Side Game people.
You see in this moment as he kind of saves her life, he like lets go of her in this moment, and she is kind of like looking up at him as he's like kind of like at on a knee with katana in ground as he split the bullet. And you see the leader of the Matelli family goes, "Ugh, fuck this shit," and you see that he tries to like he uses the rest of his movement to try to get to the other set of stairs. And after him, Ozzy, you're up. Next player in line is JB. Start thinking
How
about what you want to do.
close? Okay. How close is the Matelli guy to those people?
He's pretty far away. He darted as soon as he got hit with that
But they're
knife.
and he's on the other side of the room because we're at one side of stairs. He's on the other side
Yeah,
of stairs.
so there's still some Yakuza that are near you, and there's the leader of the Liamong who hasn't moved yet.
Yeah, I'm not hitting him. He's way too calm. He must be hit. So then where are the three goons that were attacked? Like that we
They're kind
attacked?
of just stacked around the table. Two are close to each other. One's kind of off center, 5 feet away.
All right, fantastic. So as I'm gonna, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm to. I'm gonna. Where's Pee Wee in relation to me?
So you both are at the stairs. So in order to get to these goons, you'd have to clear about 15 feet, which you can. Pee Wee is like 2 or 3 steps down the stairs. You are at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, I mean at this point I'm gonna listen to him, but I'm definitely gonna get a last little hit in.
Oh,
gonna-
by all means.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
Why,
should.
'cause
One
why
of
would I
them
not?
is very hurt.
Yeah, why would I not?
The one that you hit with that chain is very hurt.
Yeah. So I'm gonna point 2 fingers towards all 3 of them, and I'll be like, boom! And just a massive explosion from in the middle of them goes off, a concussive blast. I cast Shatter.
Oh
Shatter.
shit.
Okay. What's the save for
boy.
15.
Ah.
full damage?
15, and it's gonna be
Here-
19.
Here we go. Here we go.
So I'm
Here
trying
we
to hit
go.
all 3 of the goons. I'm assuming that I have enough space for that, because that's a
Yep,
20.
that'll hit. A 6, a 7, and a 17. So the one that hasn't been hit yet is going to take half damage. The other 2 are going to take full.
All right, it's 19 damage.
God damn.
Tell me what it looks like as you kill one and badly maim the
Okay,
other.
see, now this is what I'm talking about. Ozzy with the first fucking body, nigga. Ozzy dubs in this bitch. Woo! All right, so yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, when I do boom, right when I say boom, the guy explodes. Like his just parts just fly everywhere. Yeah, and I mean, I guess the other guy is badly injured. The other guy kind of gets some yeah, but there's chunks now of that guy that I attack. I said I was gonna kill him.
So you point finger guns. One of them just explodes, and the other guy is now covered in his blood and a couple body parts. And you see that he's almost shell shocked in this moment, like World War II style. Like somebody just dropped a mortar in front of him. His ears are
Boy, I
ringing.
tell
He's
you.
got the fucking tinnitus sounds
So
as he just witnessed his friend die. And then the other one's going to take half of that, which is going to be 9.
okay, and now as
So
I
he's
say
the one
that,
that hasn't hurt.
yeah, so as that happens,
Yes.
I look at him and I say, remember the name, Ozzy Dubs, the Bone Muncher, Lil Bone Muncher, you bitch ass niggas. I started this war and I'm gonna end it. Mark my words. Remember the name. And then I leave.
As you say that, you see the leader of the Liamong finally moves, and you see that he looks at you and kind of turns his head and he smiles. As he kind of like reaches behind his back with both hands.
Fuck that. I leave. I'm like, and on that note, see y'all later.
Okay, next up is actually him.
Oh fuck.
You see
Oh.
you see that he kind of like gets up from the table, and you see that he like takes a moment, stretches, kind of like cracks his neck, kind of like shakes his hands out, and you see he goes. And in this moment, he casts mirror image around him, just a bunch of versions of him kind of pop out, and you see that he grabs 2 daggers from behind his back that were sheathed. And you see that one has like an inky blackness to it and the other one is on fire. And you see he kind of jumps up on the table as all of these clones kind of jump up on the table. We're at war, boys! And he's going to take one of them and he's going to fling one of the daggers and he's going to hit the Yakuza member who took not a lot of damage. And he's going to attempt to dome him in the head with this kind of like acid black dagger. That's gonna hurt.
Here
You see
we
that
go.
you see that he throws the dagger and it hits him in the head, and you see he just
Oh fuck.
as
shit.
you hear the sound of his flesh bubbling, and you see that he kind of like snaps his fingers, and then the blade reappears in his hand. And you see that he grabs another one. He grabs a fire one, and he kind of like throws it up in the air and catches it with 2 fingers. And you see that he goes to release it and throw it at you, Ace.
Of course. As I'm trying to leave.
What's
So
your
where are
AC?
you going?
All right, so
You're kind of behind half cover, so this is going to be with disadvantage as you're going down the stairs.
oh, okay, good. Well, I have a 17.
It actually misses. He got a 10 and an 11. He gets a +6 with it with this thrown weapon. And you see as you kind of like go down the stairs, as you look behind you, you see a flaming dagger just as it like stabs into the wall in front of you, and then you hear the sound of a snap, and then it disappears.
Can I just say, okay, okay, buddy, I don't know who you think you are. You're trying to have some more aura than me. Okay, I'm one day, one day, not right now, because there's a lot of space in between us right now. I can't, you know how it is. But one day,
So as you're yelling at him, he is fully manic on top of this table, just fucking laughing to himself, just.
He's probably not even listening to me. Just one day, buddy. Just mark my words. Ozzy Dubs, remember the day. As I leave. As I get the fuck out of there. I want no parts of him.
As you should. As you should. So that is going to be the end of his
I
turn.
tell
Brother
you.
JB, you are downstairs in this very moment.
Okay.
You see that there's people fighting each other left and right. You see that there's a couple people that are attempting to approach you at this moment, kind of moving towards you. This is your action to kind of like diffuse that in whatever way. There's one person that's headed towards you right now. He has like a knife in his hand, and he's kind of like the classic goon style, kind of like running at you with it in the air like a jackass. And you see that there's another one that's off to like your opposite side, and you see that he has like a chair, and he is also chair above head like a jackass running at you.
Gotta have the chair.
He's further away though. You can tell it's going to take it, unless he does a dash action, it's going to take him more than one turn to get to you.
Mm-hmm. And how close is the person running with the knife?
He can clear the distance. Like 10, 15 feet at most.
Okay. First off, I'm gonna act as though I just jumped over the table and now seeing the situation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I don't know your name, brother bartender, but it looks like we both need each other in this current situation. What you think?
So you look at the bartender, and in this moment, you see that he has almost like a golden glint in his eye, similar to the doorman. And you see as he kind of like racks the gun back, and he goes, and you see that he shoots another one of them that's running at him, just domes him. And he goes, "All right, you better talk quickly."
I'm just saying, look, there's too many people for you just alone to deal with. I mean, I think we should have a truce. We're both behind the bar. You know, you saved my life earlier, told me to dodge. Clearly, I don't see any animosity between the two of you.
As you're talking, he kind of like puts the shotgun over your head and moves you down, and he shoots somebody that's coming to like smash a bottle in the back of your head. Kind of like moves you down with the shotgun and blasts him right in the chest.
Oh, he's him.
Thank you, sir. Well, thank you, brother Tender. I'm gonna call you brother Tender.
He looks at you and he
Tender
goes,
is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
and
Brother
he, like,
Tender's
racks
crazy.
the shotgun and a shell comes out, and he goes, "You don't recognize me? I'm the doorman."
Oh, brother Doorman, how you doing?
And he goes,
Look.
you see that as you're kind of like pleading for his help, you see that he kind of like flashes you a smile in this moment, and he goes, "They don't know where they are right now."
I don't know where I'm at all. But look, that dumb shit that happened at the door, that was Ozzy. That was brother Ozzy.
Oh, okay,
That wasn't me.
all right, hold on.
Damn.
That wasn't me.
That's what
He said, "No, it's
I-
that.
I'm
You know what you want?
I'm not indebted to myself.
I live in the house next door. Pay cash. Them the ones you want."
It was the first day that today I just met him today. I didn't know he was gonna do some tomfoolery like he did coming in.
You see that he kind of laughs to himself, and he as he like kind of like racks the shotgun back, and he goes, "Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it quick."
All right, so I'm gonna come up like I'm assuming that I have like my back kind of
to the bar right now, kind of like leaning down.
So I get up, right? But well, before I do that, so brother Ali, my still defender, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where is he on the stairs
So
compared
you
to
sent
everybody
him
else?
to the stairs, so he would actually be really close to where Ozzy is because he would have met Ozzy kind of in the middle. Ozzy would have came down to him.
Okay. Um, and can I see the stairs? Like you told me
can.
that there was a railing and people jumped off, so that makes me assume, like in my head, trying to picture it,
So
that I can see
imagine
people
for
on
a
the
second.
stairs.
So you can't see the third floor just from where the vantage point that you are. You can kind of see the second one, but you're on the first floor. Clear across the room, you can see the stairs. The stairs kind of go up in almost like a Z pattern, normal flight of stairs. They go up to the second floor and they go up to the third floor. So boop, 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 boop.
Gotcha.
I hope that you get my finger geometrics.
Mhm.
All right. So as as this is happening, you can't really see the third floor. You saw the guy jump over the railing because the third floor has like almost like an observatory deck, kind of like an old style theater.
Mhm.
So they can see you. You can't really see them just from where you're sitting. But if anything comes from those stairs or anything starts to come down from that second level, you can see that.
And then footage wise, how far away from the stairs would that be?
You would have to clear about 50, 60 feet.
So they can see me, but I can't see them.
So from the third floor, they can see you. You can't really see them unless they intentionally poke their head over the side. But there are plenty of people who are on the ground level with you right now. So there's plenty of targets. But in between those targets, there are also members of enemy factions. So
got
not
you.
without
Okay.
consequence.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, and Throst is with them, correct?
Yes. He just hasn't taken his turn yet because he had the worst initiative.
I had a very low initiative roll.
And my still defender can see him?
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that your steel defender's on the second floor, so he can kind of see him at the top of the stairs.
So this is what I'm gonna fucking do. I am going to use this spell called Vortex Warp. Because I can see him through the steel defender. So I'm gonna teleport Throst to like kind of like right where that like in between me and the dude running with the knife is. Because I can teleport him like
that's
anywhere
What?
within my sight.
What?
That's insane.
What?
Damn.
And this is with love. This is with love. This is with
Bruh,
love. You know what I'm saying?
dude, that's some fucking Fushiguro shit, dude. With this sacred treasure, just fucking Throst, the mountain of a man.
Nah, this nigga just totoed you. He said,
Bruh.
Okay,
so
so
that's an action. I can read off the thing. It says you magically twist space around another creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, unless the target can choose to fail. Or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. So I don't know if you want to I can get you down them stairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You would be
I
in
just
the middle of carnage.
And I wonder if I would make the save just because I wouldn't know what the fuck is happening to me in that
Yeah.
moment. You know what I mean? I have no idea what you're doing.
That's fair.
Just like this. I'll just roll it. I'll roll and see what happens. I have a
We'll let the dice tell the story.
Brother Ali's
Alright.
out here doing a thumbs up. Like, don't worry about it.
16 plus 7.
Oh,
Fuck.
jeez. That's
Whoa. So yeah, he does. Yeah, you don't move. God damn
Okay.
it.
ting.
Sorry, man.
God damn it.
I just in that moment, I feel like if there's like magic surrounding him, he would just naturally resist.
He
whatever
does
the
have
fuck
like
he needs.
what is it, like an 8 intelligence? Like it's not.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, I'll
not-
throw
It's
that.
not smart, but
Hey, it was a
That
it was a
would've
cool
been
idea
bullshit,
though. It was a
Plus,
cool idea.
dude, like all the shit,
Cool shit though.
all the
It was a
shit
cool
going
idea.
on around him, dude. Maybe one of these guys is trying to do some shit to him. You know what I mean? He doesn't know.
Okay, so now we're in bonus actions. What would you like to do now?
Well, I have 2 actions. So so I noticed that shit doesn't work. I'm like,
Wait, how
let's
do you,
Throst.
wait, hold on. How do you have 2 actions?
How do you have 2 actions?
Artificer.
I have 2
Artificer
actions.
level 5.
Artificer level 5. I got 2 actions. I'm a
Artificial level
battlesmith.
5.
What are we talking about?
2 attacks. You get 2 attacks per turn, not 2 actions.
I get 2 actions.
Nah, you get 2 attacks.
Because I have.
You get 2 attacks.
Am I tripping?
What's the feature called?
So a spell
Or did he
spell
use
is
that?
an action
Oh,
in and of itself.
yeah.
An attack is a weapon attack.
Yeah.
So you have 2 attacks
Oh,
per
I have
action.
extra attack.
Yeah.
You can hit a nigga twice, but
Uh,
you can't spell
I forget.
and hit a nigga.
He's
Yeah.
never
I was
been
about
a
to say-
marshal at level 5. I forget
I
about
wouldn't
this.
have done that.
He's never done this.
I wouldn't have done that.
He's never been a marshal at level 5.
That was
Give
a
him
some
really
praise.
cool
This
idea.
is his first
That
time.
was a really cool
2
idea.
attacks.
Yeah.
Level 5,
Yeah.
2 attacks.
I didn't get no grace when I thought you was somewhere else, nigga. Nah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, at least
that
you're
was
still.
Bonus
really-
action.
Damn.
I sang a song and walked all the way over to your
Yeah.
ass, nigga. I didn't even know you was right there.
That's
Still.
crazy.
Damn.
You're still defender can attack.
Damn.
You got a bonus action.
Yeah, but he
That's
can't
what I was
attack
saying.
anybody that can help me. He's not near me.
Oh, you're right. You're
You
right.
just take the stab.
Fuck.
Just take the stab.
Should
Yeah.
have warped him.
Should have warped the dude in front of
Should've
you.
warped that nigga, yeah.
Fuck.
That nigga would have been willing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I wanted
Alright.
more people downstairs. Okay, okay. Is the doorman hurt at all?
No.
Fuck.
Not in the slightest.
Give him some cure wounds. I'm trying to figure out what I can do as a bonus action. Sorry. Because that fucked up my whole thing.
All right, while you're doing that, next on deck is Thrust.
Am I up
Hey,
next, or is there somebody?
made it.
Is there
You are up
another
next.
NPC before me?
You are up
Okay.
next.
Okay. You want me to go ahead, or am I waiting
Well,
on the bonus action?
I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm just gonna be like, well, Mr. Dorman, my idea did not help. Not do anything.
It did not work.
And
My nigga about to get stabbed.
I'm gonna crouch under the bar again.
So you see that the doorman kind of like looks at you, and he smiles and he goes, "You're gonna want to see this next part." And it is actually Throst's turn.
Okay. So Thrust, seeing all this bullshit going on around him, hearing Aussie dubs go off about like, I started this war and I'm gonna finish it, hearing the fucking Korean guy jump up on the table and like, we're at war. Thrust just kind of mutters to himself, and he'll say, and he shall sow the seeds of turmoil, and the tree of chaos shall bloom, and they will sup of the fruit and revel in their foolishness. And I'm going to look out over the crowd. Do I see the guy that jumped?
No, you see where he hit the floor, and you see that there's like a blackish acid burn on the floor. But
And
there
I'm
are
stupid.
people down there fighting, so
Okay.
there's a lot of people down.
All right, and I'm up on, there's 3 floors, right? We're on the 3rd floor.
Mhm.
And then, so say, looking down over this balcony, where would the doorway be that leads to the bar? Like, that separates the fight pit area from the bar?
So
Based
there's no
on-
doorway. It's just sandbags.
It's just all open?
It's
He
all
jumped into
open.
the fight pit? And he jumped into the fight pit is what he did?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is look at everything that's happening. He's just going to turn, back up, and just roll over the fucking edge of the balcony and begin to fall.
Oh shit.
And then as I'm falling, I'll use a bonus action for my Celestial Revelation. And these bony, red, membranous wings erupt out of his back. And I'll gain a fly speed equal to my movement speed. So I'm just going to free fall until I get to a point that I can fly forward, kind of like towards where the bar was.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. And then,
What?
Jesus, I could probably just get out the door. But I'll say that magic happened as I'm flying. I can see like the bartender taking shots. I can see brother JB kind of ducking and the guy kind of coming at him with a knife. So what I'm going to do is as I'm flying above the crowd, the maul is just going to come into both hands. And as I'm coming through, I'm just going to Gallagher this dude's head from his fucking shoulders.
Okay, get roll
Let's fucking
attack.
go.
Is that not with advantage too? Because he's got the height. He's got
He
You know
swung
what?
it. That
Fuck it.
momentum.
Roll a pool.
That momentum
Roll
got to give it
goal.
some advantage.
Roll the pool, buddy.
All right,
You just
so that's
got the
going to
charger
be...
feed for free. Who gives a shit?
Fuck it. So that's going to be 25 to hit.
Yeah.
damn.
If you miss, that's a concern.
Yeah.
All right.
You got bigger problems if you miss.
All right, so that's
God,
going to be...
tell me a number. Tell me a fucking...
So that's going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and then because of my celestial revelation, he takes 3 radiant damage additionally from
That's 15.
my transformation. So 15 damage.
Nice.
What does it look like? That's the number exactly.
Okay, yeah. So that's exactly what happens. Is like Throst falls, and it's almost like one of those like transformation things. Like the scars on his back kind of bubble. And then as he gets to maybe like 5-10 feet off the ground, the wings just erupt and his momentum stops. And then he flies forward like a dart, straight forward. This guy's running towards JB, and he turns just in time to see this leaden, giant fucking granite maul just smash into his face. His eyeball kind of separates, the retina explodes as his head just is gone.
Oh,
Arthur, we
shit.
just like
Well, brother JB hears this, and he's like, "My stuff didn't work, but it still came. It didn't work, but it worked." That's brother promise for you.
There's a second guy, right?
He's
Oh,
like,
God.
he's further
Oh,
ahead.
God.
The chair. The
Yeah.
chair that was running. Okay.
How
So
much-
as I
how
take
much-
this,
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
40 feet of movement.
Okay.
So I have a 40-foot fly speed.
That'd be
right
too
now.
far, I think.
So you would have actually hit the one with the chair, not the knife.
so the knife's still coming, nigga.
Can I get to both of them or no? With
So-
40 feet?
With 40 feet from where you fell, you would have kind of split the room a little bit because you fell from the balcony, avoiding the stairs. So
Yeah.
that would have put you at about 45 feet.
Because the idea
What's
was to
the-
free fall to save my speed and then be able to use my fly speed to cover the distance like towards the door.
How much movement do you have?
40 feet.
What's the range of the mall? Like 5, 10?
Pretty sure it's just 5. Yeah, reach is 5.
Well, that puts you exactly at 45. Fucking do it.
45.
I can do
That's
it.
exactly. Fucking
Damn.
do
The
it.
exact hit on the exact distance step.
That's going to
Oh my
be
gosh.
an 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
These goons, the goons downstairs aren't important. They're very squishy.
Okay.
Very.
And then this time my celestial revelation will not go off, but I did get a 4 and a 6. So just off. So it's going to be 14.
So he is badly. He's okay. So he is on death's door. Badly.
So that's going to be 14 damage, but I need him to make a strength saving throw. No, con saving
Oh.
throw. Yeah,
Oh,
because I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him with a big ass hammer.
18.
Concussed.
18. He's fine.
Not concussed.
He's fine.
So you
And
fly
then
over. You fly over. You hit the second one. He kind of turns and just kind of takes it to the chest and just goes down to a knee. He's still alive.
okay. So as he goes down to a knee, I'm just kind of like hovering in the air above him with the maul like dripping with brain and viscera.
Ooh,
And that's it. That's where I'm going to end my turn, is right there in front of that guy.
damn.
That nigga's scared. I know that nigga's scared.
Gotta be scared.
Nigga, I'm scared.
Gotta be
I'm scared.
It is actually. It is actually his turn.
Okay.
And he is actually gonna do something cool. Which
He's going to run the fuck away.
He's gonna get out of there.
Fuck out.
You got a knife though.
okay. Okay, hold
And a
on.
concussion.
I need to grab some d6s. Hold on. Give me a con save.
14.
14 passes, so you're gonna take half. So that's gonna be
Okay.
half of 9. And you see that as he looks at you, you see his demeanor kind of changes. And you see he kind of like murmurs to himself. He's like, I've seen the face of death before and not blinked. I welcome him as a friend. And you see that he slits his own throat.
Oh, word?
Okay.
You got killed. That guy's
As
been
he
fighting.
does this, you see that as his blood is spurting out, it's like this blackish green acid. And you see that he's kind of just, it's kind of like squirting out at you. Some of it gets on you. You take half of 9. We round up for everybody, including you. So you're going to take 5 acid damage. And
Acid.
everyone around him, as this blood begins spewing out of his body as he like collapses onto the ground. And where he is right now, there is a little pool of this black, inky acid blood.
Okay. Okay. Well, that damage happens.
Don't make that
I am
face
a-
at me, Ace.
What is going on here?
I am a healthy fucking boy, though. So that
They're
shit
bad
just kind of
guys. They do bad shit.
splashes. It just kind of splashes and sizzles across Throst's chest, and he looks down and just kind of wipes his hand across it.
So the next turn is actually the environment's turn, which is Atlas's turn. Now, for all of you in the audience, I am in the comments. I am there. And no one picked up on the little thing I left behind last episode. Nobody. I'm a little bit disappointed, but that will make this reveal all the much better. So you see in this moment that some of the men attempt to try to leave back through the doors. There's like a side entrance that's by the bathroom, there's a front entrance that's by the bar, and then there's another entrance that's on the side of like the fight pit. And you see that one of them goes to open the door and is just met with this immense heat and the sound of screams. And you see the same thing happens when another one opens it, but he opens it and attempts to run through as you all just hear the sounds of him screaming and falling, just ah! And you see that Atlas kind of like walks over to the center of the fight pit, and you see that as he's kind of like laughing to himself, and he goes, "Y'all don't know who the fuck Atlas is, but let me re-enter." And as he's saying this, you see his bones are starting to shift and crack, just as he's kind of like growing taller. His brown skin is starting to become a tinge of red as these devilish horns start to come out of his head, and he begins to grow wings. And he's like floating above the fight pit itself, as he's kind of laughing, he's like, "Ha, ha, ha, ha! Welcome to hell, motherfucker!" As you see that fire begins to erupt from the ground floor through the doors as all of these demon bats start to fly in through all of the exits. And you see that they start to pick
Jesus.
at everybody on the bottom floor. So I'm going to need everybody that's on the ground level to go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw
Oh
as these
my
little
God.
hell imps start to fly in through the.
Mm-mm-mm.
If you didn't get it by now, Atlas is a devil.
This is chaos.
Oh, I get it now. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, the smell of burning sandalwood.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. That's
Yes.
that's a 25 con save.
Okay, JB, what about you?
That's 12.
That's a 12.
That's 12.
12 actually saves. That is
Nice.
the minimum.
Oh, hell yeah.
Barley.
And you see as he's kind of like, it looks like he's almost conducting the imps in each direction as he's like throwing his hand, and you see the imps go one way as they begin feeding on the people that are down at the bottom. And he goes, "You're in my house now, motherfuckers!" As the fire kind of erupts through the doors, and you see that the doorman looks down at you, JB, and he goes, "We always keep a spare exit." And you see that he kind of like takes the shotgun and he taps on the floor, and you see that there's like a floor hatch.
Mhm.
And he goes, "This is gonna get real fucking messy out here, so you and your friends might want to leave."
I'm gonna tip my beret to him. Like, well, thank you, doorman. If I see you again, I'll bring you a tip.
You're not gonna yell to your friends first that there's a safe exit.
hey, yo, Thros, because he's the only one who could actually see me. I'm like, I tried to call you before, but you came anyway. So like, we on the same mental wavelength. You know what I'm saying? So I go, yeah. But brother Thros, let's like, there's an exit right here. Let's go. And then I'm gonna echo what I say to my steel defender.
Okay. So your steel defender's gonna like loudspeaker this?
Yes, like I have a mic on.
Okay. So what does your steel defender say as this happens?
The steel defender says there's an exit by the bar, behind the bar. And you just got to get past the doorman. Brother Ali's gonna look at Ozzy. No more dumb shit, huh?
Oh, from the steel defender.
From the steel defender.
Yeah.
He's gonna say no more dumb shit, okay?
I mean, did you see what I did though?
Okay.
So,
For
trying to get out of
shame.
here anyway. Taking sides in war is bad for business.
So that
Yeah,
is the environmental turn of brother of Atlas, who is actually a devil,
Brother
and brother Atlas. And you see that now, like all around you. Let me repaint the battlefield. There's now like kind of like these pools of fire that are erupting from the ground. All of the exits that you can see kind of lead off into a cliff of undying nothingness. As you like, if you were to look over the side of them, you would just see a series of chained cages and souls that are kind of like chained to rocks, as this seems to be one of the lower pits of hell itself. And we're gonna go back up to the top. DeMarcus, what would you like to do?
Jeez.
Oh my God. After hearing all that,
Yeah.
I want to leave.
Yeah, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta get the fuck
I
out
want
of
to
here.
go home. Fuck this
Yeah,
shit, I'm
I
out.
would.
Oh, thanks. All right. I'm going to follow the leader because he's leaving
Okay.
out. On my way out.
So you were at the top of the stairs, correct?
Yeah.
So I'll say a dash action will get you to the bottom of the stairs. Another dash action will get you to the bar so you can hop over it and get into the hatch. So you may not be able to get there this turn.
Mm.
You got to get down 3 flights of stairs.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start to go downstairs, but there was someone that he hit when he used Shattered. He killed somebody, and then someone was hurt.
Yeah.
On my way out, guns.
Yeah,
I'm
gotta
gonna
get,
blast that person
gotta
that
get
was
yours
hurt.
in, right? I
Gotta-
get it.
gotta-
You gotta get yours
gotta
in.
get
I
it
get it.
on the way.
I
Gotta
get
get it on
it.
the way out.
Go ahead,
Gotta
Mark.
get it on the way out.
Roll it.
Gotta. All right. So first one, 19.
Hits.
All right. And then the damage is 12.
Big damage.
That's enough. That's
Caught a body
enough. You caught a body. How does that
Oof.
happen?
on the way out, and I have one more beam. I don't know what to do with it.
There's a nigga on the table.
I
There's a
don't know
nigga
if
on
that.
the
I don't know if that's
Wait,
the nigga you
isn't
want
that
to
a
shoot.
leader on the table?
Yeah, I don't know if that's
I
the
don't
nigga you
know if
want
you
to
want to
shoot.
shoot the leader of the
I'm not-
table.
Yeah, you don't
I
shoot
don't
the
think-
person
I
on
don't-
the
you want
table.
All I said
I
was
only
there was
just-
a nigga on the table.
Yeah, that was just-
Oh, you about to
I
get shot?
mean, the guy on the table is fully just like bloodlust, ready to take it
That's
on
not
any-
the guy I should shoot. Like,
you don't want to shoot that guy.
You
ignore
wouldn't know.
what
You wouldn't
he's
know
talking
that.
about the
You
table.
wouldn't even know what was going on with me. So don't. You have no reason to shoot me.
What I'm gonna do? is I am going to aim the next beam at the ceiling above us in order to try to bring it down to cause a distraction so we have enough time to get out and no one follows behind us.
So not directly above where we are is
No,
what
no, no,
you're
no.
saying.
So where
So that's
everyone else
force
is.
damage, right?
You're the only one that's moving.
Yeah, it's force
though,
damage.
now.
Huh?
So
You're the only
I
one
can
that's
tell
moving
you that
right now.
shatter would be more effective, but you
It might take a turn for it to fall. I don't know. I don't want it to fall immediately.
you're gonna have to reach a damage threshold.
Hmm.
Which
Well,
I don't know
Thorn's
if
still
you
in
can do
there.
with a single Eldritch Blast. I'm not gonna tell you you can't. I'm just gonna say it's really, really, really fucking hard.
You might as well try it. You got your
If I
body.
can't do that,
Yeah, you just
Like
shot a hole in
nat
the ceiling.
20, I'll tell you what, nat 20, you get exactly what you want. Non-nat 20, I can tell you not a lot's gonna happen.
all right. Well, nat 20, here we come.
You wasted it earlier, remember?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't, but I rolled 24.
Oh,
Dirty. Well, it's
24.
dirty 20. Dirty 24.
Yeah, dirty.
It's
Well, he
sad-
knows that
sadly.
because otherwise I would have said a nat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, that's not enough. You can roll damage though.
Okay. It's not enough.
You solid big slip.
7.
Damn, that's actually kind of close. So you send this Eldritch Blast at the ceiling, and it kind of just like leaves a dent and like bounces off. Not a lot of effect.
All right. And then I'm going to start heading down the stairs.
All right, are we just using full movement? Oh, well, you already used an
Yep,
action,
full
so-
movement.
So full movement will get you towards the bottom of the stairs. You didn't quite make it. You're like at like the second. Well, actually, no. A dash action would have gotten you like maybe down the stairs and then an additional 20 feet. So full movement will get you to this, pretty much like almost to the entrance of the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking about jumping, so.
Yeah.
Never know.
So as you get to the bottom of the stairs, I will let you know, all of this commotion has woken up the Dragonborn.
Oh shit.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So am I next
But
to him?
you see, it will. You're close to him, but he's kind of disoriented. He hasn't noticed you yet because he's looking out at the crowd. He hasn't done anything yet.
Wait, whose side is he on again?
He's with the maniac.
He's with the Korean.
The nigga that's on
I
the
didn't
table?
attack the Korean. I ain't got no problem with the Korean.
He doesn't know that.
Well, the Korean attacked
And he
me.
doesn't know that.
Fuck.
He doesn't know what side you're on right now. He just sees absolute chaos. So
I was going
You-
to
if
do
you
something, but
want-
I can't do it. I can't
if you
do it.
want, you being a charisma-based character, I'll give you a freebie if you'd like to say something.
Boy.
Oh, I'm going to tell him I think it's necessary for him to go rush to his leader's side. But I'm going to go like this. All right, bro. There's a lot going on. Don't panic. But you need to run upstairs as fast as you can. They need you.
Roll me persuasion.
You want him to go help the crazy nigga on the table?
That's his boy. He works for him.
And he trying to kill us?
He wants the
Sound like a
dragon
you problem.
the dragonborn away from us and next to his friend or next to his.
I thought the nigga on the
Wow.
table was the Matelli.
No, the guy on the
Am I
table.
tripping?
No, the guy on the table
Oh,
is the
he's
dragonborn's
got
the
boss.
The guy that tried to run away.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
25.
God damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have advantage
He,
on that one. So
He rolled a 2, -1.
Oh.
You see he looks at you and he like grabs his battle axe off the floor, and you just see he goes yelling up the stairs as he kind of like mushes you on the way by, Master, as he's like stomping up the stairs, and he kind of like mushes by everybody as he gets to the top of the stairs. You can't hear what's going on, but you just hear him begin to like start yelling. You actually hear the sound of like a breath weapon go off.
Oh shit.
Yep, my guy's
Get
like, I want
him!
no part of that.
Hey, that's what I call sickle.
I will yell at your guy. I'm
Hey,
like, hey,
he ain't
good
attacking
shit,
me.
my guy. Hey, I fucks with you. I fucks with you.
He ain't attacking us.
Hey, I'm okay with this.
Actually, in this, is there anybody that's still upstairs?
Yeah, Thorn is
Bart.
in the building.
I don't care about that.
He's like right. He would
So
be right
Thorn,
next to
the guy-
Grabberjaw.
The guy that you actually clocked whenever you snapped that phone in the toilet, I forgot he didn't take his action last turn.
Wait, what?
I forgot he didn't take his action. He's up there.
Who?
The owl.
You did hit somebody on the way into the bathroom.
The lieutenant, Sonoda.
I'm gonna be hitting that nigga.
No, he's not gonna try. He's not trying to hit anybody. You see that he kind of like. Well, actually, no. Let me see. He's actually gonna attempt to roll into stealth. That's actually really fucking high. You see that he sees everything that's happening around him, and you see that he kind of just like walks backwards and like disappears as he like rolls into stealth. And you don't see what he does next.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Next up. Next up, the leader of the Yakuza. You see that as he kind of like gets up, and you see that he kind of like looks around again, and he sees that like the leader of the Metellis is getting away, and he sees that his goons are kind of behind him as they turn and they begin to like take out guns. You see that he kind of like grabs his katana again, and he like resheaths it as he grabs it, almost like Zenitsu, as he like inhales and lets out like a long exhale, and you see like steam come out, just like a. And as this happens, you see that he just dashes. He begins to dash across the room, takes 3 steps, disappears. Now he's above them as he comes down. And as he comes down, lightning comes down with it and hits all 3
Netsu.
with a Zephyr strike.
Oh fuck yeah!
That's fucking
And
sick.
that's gonna be for. It's gonna hit all 3. The one that gets hit directly dies. The other 2 get blasted off, kind of like off to the sides. And you see that as he goes and like cleans the blood off of his katana with his suit jacket, you see that he like kind of like takes off the suit jacket because now it has blood on it, and as he does, his shirt kind of comes down, and you see this giant dragon mural tattooed on his back.
Shit.
And as he goes to take out his katana again to finish off the other 2, you see that his assistant, the first lieutenant, kind of like walks up behind him, kind of like grabs him, and then they both kind of disappear.
I'll say this again.
I'm the only
Oh,
one up there, right?
Hmm?
I'm the only one up there, right?
You are the only one up there to see that happen.
Did what's his face?
Well,
Alaric,
actually,
didn't
everybody that
Alaric see
didn't
it
make
too?
it all the way down the stairs. Alaric's still up there. He hasn't gone down the stairs yet.
I'm halfway down though because I did use the rest of my movement.
My
After
action
my
was just
shatter, I moved
following,
downstairs.
following Pee Wee.
So I should be.
So he didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I should be basically where DeMarcus is because I used all of my movement to go down the stairs.
Actually, roll me insight, Alaric, and then you can actually roll me insight too, Thorn, as you see that his assistant who dropped in the stealth kind of appeared behind him before they both kind of like disappear.
Ooh, nice.
Damn. I see
25.
everything.
25. Holy shit.
I rolled a 18. I got +7. So
So both of
Roll
you
19.
got
25
both
pieces?
20? So I'll say the 25 gets something a little bit special because it's a 5 increment. So the 23 will do you first. Well, the 22 will do you first. You see that as he grabbed him and he reappeared, you see that a glint of something appears like in the floor. You see that like they don't disappear upwards; they almost disappear downwards into the floor, into a portal. You see this, Alark, for exactly what this is. It's a dimension door. Well, it's not a dimension door because that wouldn't be strong enough. It's actually a plane shift. So you get the sense that whoever his first lieutenant is, it is extremely powerful in the arcade.
yep. Yep. Holding on.
They are
to
now-
Glad I didn't bump that nigga.
They are now 2 pieces off the board. Next up is actually the leader of the triad. And you see that she looks around, she sees that 2 of her men are injured. She sees the leader of the Metelli family, like, kind of like holding the Tommy gun. And she is actually going to attempt to do a tactical retreat. As she sees she's outnumbered by all these enemy forces. So you see that she, like, kind of like grabs something from her pocket and like throws it. It's a grenade.
He
it's
said that
a
so
grenade.
casually.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a grenade.
It's a grenade.
I hope
It's a
she,
grenade.
I hope she
It's a
throws it at the
grenade.
ceiling. That ceiling's about to go down, bro.
Well, it's a tactical retreat.
Ninja vanish. Is that what's going on
she-
here, bro?
Well, no.
Good thing one
she
turn
didn't-
takes more than a
It could be a
second.
smoke grenade.
Not exactly. She was
Oh, damn.
almost inspired by what you did.
Ah, shit.
You asshole.
So you see that she goes
Okay.
over to the side of the railing, and as she goes to like jump over the railing to like jump onto the floor, you see that she grabs back pocket, throws charge hits ceiling. As more of those hell imps start to come in through the ceiling and begin to attack the Metelli's men.
Boy, I tell you.
Me and her was on the same page.
Boy, I tell you.
Boy,
We may be in cahoots.
Boy, I tell
Who
you.
knows?
And she's actually hanging off the side of the balcony, and she's going to begin to jump in a descent.
Can we see her? Because we're like what, down the first flight of stairs.
You would see her fall past you as
I'm
she
going
like
after
kind of
that
like
booty.
hits the floor. As she kind of like hits the floor, almost like fucking Tomb Raider style, in that 3-point stance all Marvel heroes get.
She was
Superhero
like
landing.
looking like
Superhero landing.
Angelina
She's
Jolie.
lit. She's lit. I saw that.
Superhero landing.
Superhero landing. Ooh, you
Yeah,
see that
superhero
thing
landing.
thinking?
Oh my god.
Indeed.
Her, man.
So she is
I'm trying to talk to
she is
her.
now off the board of the top floor. She is now at the bottom floor. So she is done now. Now it is Thorn. It is your turn here at the top of the stairs.
Yay! All right, so I see all this fuckery happening around me, and I'm just looking around. It's like, all right, well, I'm gonna head out. I snap my fingers and I use Misty Step to teleport out of there. And,
What's the range on a Misty Step? What is that, like 40?
30 feet.
30.
30.
30 feet? So if you look over the side of the railing and you want to Misty Step to the floor, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Misty Step to the flow, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I see these niggas behind the counter, behind the bar, and I'm gonna dash my ass over there and follow them down the trap door.
Okay, so you go down the trapdoor. Cool. You are out of combat. You've left.
Live to fight another
Next
day,
up
lads.
is Pee-wee Longways. He is going to dash down the stairs, and he can't make it to the bar. as he tries to run and gets kind of stuck on the dance floor because he runs out of movement. Next behind him, I'll say that Scarface follows because there's no one else still up there. Now it is Alaric's turn.
Holy moly. Yeah. I'm trying to also dash to the exit. That
Yep,
is.
you get mostly across the dance floor. You were in a similar spot as him, so you don't quite make it.
Yep. And that's where I will end.
Next up after you is the leader of the Metellis. He sees that his men are being attacked by imps, the ones that are still alive. One got split in the fucking middle. He is completely fucking shook in this moment. And you see that he is actually just going to take out Tommy gun and he's going to start just, you see he's got Tommy gun in one hand and then he's got like a semi-auto pistol in the other as he's trying to like fire off and kill as many of these imps as fucking possible. Almost like at the end of Scarface when he's like, ah!
I'm about to say on some
Type
Rambo shit.
Yeah. I'll roll for it. It really doesn't matter how many he hits. It's narrative dressing. But just in case anybody was wondering, he hits 3.
Okay.
As you see like 3 imps kind of like fall to the ground as he's shooting them. And he's kind of yelling. He's like, I ain't going out like no fucking bitch. My name's Sonny fucking Metelli.
Bro, I just imagine the fucking. Have y'all seen The Matrix, right?
Of course.
When the fucking machines
Oh,
are
yeah,
attacking
yeah.
Zion, and that dude's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yep.
just and they're dumping through the fucking hole.
That's literally what's happening.
Yeah.
He died. He didn't live to see the next Matrix.
He didn't. No, he was dead.
No, he wasn't. He definitely wasn't in Matrix Reloaded. So that is the end of his
crazy.
turn. Next up, Ozzy. After Ozzy is gonna be JB. You're on deck.
All right, so I am. I should be basically right where DeMarcus is. So that's at the second floor, or
So you would make it a little bit farther. You make it pretty much like to the bar. You just don't have the movement to hop over bar.
oh, I'm saying from where I
Because
I haven't. I'm where the stairs are. I haven't moved
you
yet.
were like at the second floor.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't moved yet.
All right, so I feel like I gotta talk to Atlas. So I get down to the bottom of the stairs, which should be about half my movement. I'm assuming, or a little bit less. And I'm like, "Yo, Atlas, what are you doing? What is this?" Like,
You see Atlas kind of like looks down at you and he has like full devil horns, but he still has like the afro that he had with like the gray patches in it. He still has his bomber jacket that says KO with these devil wings coming out of the back of it. As you see, he's kind of conducting these imps and he goes, I'm being who I was meant to be, Ozzy.
okay, so just let's just be on the same page here. We cool?
He looks down at you and he goes, my children are hungry. I would advise you to leave.
All right. So with that being said,
yeah.
I I don't know, gesture my hands real quick, and a giant black smoky warthog forms right under me. I am officially riding a warthog. I use Fine Steve. I use Fine Steve. And
This whole episode has been a fucking mad lib.
and I'm gonna let and this motherfucking warthog has I'm gonna have it be the Fey version of the Fine Steed, and it has a Fey step, and it can teleport 60 feet. So I'm going to have it teleport with 0 grace into the bar, crash right into it, just pieces of
You
wood
just flip
fly
over.
Yeah, just Teleport! Just fucking shit flies everywhere. And then I make my way into the little hatchway.
Okay.
Wow.
Follow the music. We go this way.
Oh.
So I guess it's my turn now. Me and the doorman see all this. We see him flip into the door.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm like,
looking
get
at
me!
doorman.
I'm just playing.
I'm like, you see what I got to deal with now?
So you're gonna follow him in, or are you gonna try to help
Um,
somebody out on the way out?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the Toto clap and get my steel defender next to me, and then we're gonna walk in.
All right, you are out of combat now. You guys see that you guys can't really see it. You get. It's not worth narrating. Yeah, it's not worth narrating. It was the Korean leader's turn. He's still fully bloodlust up there. He probably wouldn't follow you guys. Not worth the trouble. Not matching his goals right now.
Good.
Thrust.
Thrust. All right. How far away is Alaric from where I'm at?
You'd have to clear about 30 feet to grab him if that was the goal.
Mm-hmm. Would it take an action to grab him?
Throw him.
If he went willingly, I'd say bonus.
Well, that's if he would go willingly, because I'm a big guy with wings. So I'll
With
fly
blood
over.
wings.
I'll
Blood
fly
wings.
over. I'll fly over to him, and like the maul covered in shit, like kind of passes from the right hand to the left hand, and I'll just reach my like viscera covered hand down towards Alaric. Come with me. We are leaving.
Come with me if you want to live. You both on the same page. Big nigga action.
Oh,
That's
that's
right here.
great.
For
Big
legal
action.
purposes, I'm not going to say that.
Don't want to get
Come with me.
copyright.
We are
Yeah.
leaving.
No copyright.
Oh, gosh, come with me. We are leaving. Can I respond to this?
You sure you want to respond to
Have
that
to
big ass nigga?
That's a great question.
I don't think that's
I
something
like
you
it and I
want
want
to
it.
do.
Maybe I just want to make sure. Pee Wee,
Mhm.
where's Pee Wee?
He's right next to you, yeah?
Pee-wee's ahead of you.
Ahead.
Yeah. I told you he just took full movement to try to get across.
Yeah.
So he's like halfway through the dance
he's-
floor.
Hmm.
Well, not dance floor, kind of like ballroom. Sorry, confusing me.
So I just say drop me at my boss.
Okay. So I'll take him. So that'll be a bonus action. So I'll take him. I'll action dash to get another 40 feet. And then as I fly back towards the door, I guess I'll just drop him next to Pee Wee. I assume. Wait, do I know who his boss is? Do I have any idea who his boss is?
You could assume as much.
Okay.
You could assume as much.
All right. I was just gonna say 8 intelligence. I
wearing
might
similar
just
colors.
drop him next to
Yeah,
some
listen.
random fucking guy.
Some guy.
They're gang
Random
ganging.
dude.
They got similar colors on. It's
Gang,
fine.
Okay.
gang, similar
All right,
colors
so-
over here.
I'll drop him next to the guy that looks like him, clothes wise.
There we go.
Yeah,
Got them reds and blues.
clothes wise.
Ah,
So I'll drop him, and then I'll use the rest of my movement to go back towards the door and hopefully get through it.
You're wearing a bandana. I'll leave him next to you.
Yeah,
my God.
So you
I see you
land
wear
next
similar
to-
hats.
You land next to Pee-wee, and he looks at you, and he goes, "Fuck are you doing, kid? You should have left."
Can't leave before you leave.
And you see that he kind of like reaches into his pocket, and he pulls out a black coin, And he was like, I was fucking saving this. Fine. And he can't use it right now.
He can't use it right now.
It's not his turn. All the goons are dead, so it's actually the environmental turn. So you see that Atlas is kind of like doing his conducting as these imps start flying in through the doors and things. And you see that like now these kind of like larger devils start to like claw their way up into the room through the doors. The fire is still erupting throughout the different levels of the floor as he's kind of like laughing and spinning, almost as if he's the conductor of this pure hellscape. And as this is happening,
This nigga Chernobog?
you kinda. Kinda.
Yep.
You hear the sound of Pee-wee yelling as he's holding up this coin. He goes, "Hey, we had a fucking deal. I'm calling in my bargain." As he's holding up this black coin. And you see that Atlas kind of like stops and kind of like floats down towards him. And he goes, "A deal's a deal. Make your request." And right as he goes to throw it on the ground, he goes, you know the rules, nigga."
Damn, you got called
And
nigga
you
by a
s-
demon?
He's
And you
got
see
an afro.
And you see that Pee-wee like kind of like bites his thumb and puts a little bit of blood on the coin. And you see that he kind of like slams the coin onto the ground. And he goes, "Everybody," he goes, "Everybody with rank gets the fuck out of here right now." And you see that Atlas looks at him and he goes, "Those exact words?" And you see that Pee-wee looks at him and goes, "Yes, everybody with rank." And you see that Atlas kind of like throws his hands up, and then all of a sudden, behind all of the gang leaders and all of their lieutenants, and pretty much anybody with any amount of rank in this moment, you see that these red doors appear behind them, and they open. And you see that Atlas like throws his hands out, and then they all get pushed through the doors. And you see that Pee-wee doesn't get pushed through his. He's just near it. And then you see that Pee-wee like looks at you, Alark, and he goes, "The kid's with me." And you see Atlas goes, "Ah. This little one ain't got no rank." You see he pushes Pee-wee through the door.
Oops.
Damn.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Now the rest of you are left in this hellscape if you haven't already made it to the exit.
Look, everybody else.
Y'all niggas better worry about yourselves.
Isn't,
So
it
Out here
just,
fooling around with bosses.
isn't it just a lark?
DeMarcus, we dash into
It's just me.
exit, or we
Yeah, of course I'm dashing the exit.
dash into exit, you jump over the counter, get into the crawl space. You see that as you jump through the exit, you kind of like slide through it. And as you slide through it, you end up pretty much through the door that you guys came through. So some of you end up falling out of the freezer of the sandwich shop. Some of you land outside of that park bathroom. Another one outside of that upper city restaurant. As you all kind of like hit the floor, as you dive through it. And you see that as you do that, the doorman looks at you and he goes, "Until next time," and kicks the door shut behind you.
Hey, man, can you put pepperoni on my sandwich?
And that is where we're going to end today's session.
Boy.
Dang.
Wow.
Action.
You made it out
Great
that hole.
story.
that
That
hole.
was wow.
You made it out that
Made
hole.
it out. Shit.
We made it. We made it out now.
We made it out the hole.
Oh,
Same
man.
same spot that we started.
Right.
That's crazy.
I ain't mad at it. It's better
That's
than
crazy.
being in a hellscape.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
rather
that's
not
crazy.
be eaten by demons.
Can't have my soul,
I'm
nigga.
not gonna lie. Did anyone guess the devil thing, or did that just fly right over everybody's heads?
Oh yeah, that was
You got
shit.
me. You got me.
Alright,
Oh, you posted was a nigga writing with fire
Wait,
around.
wait,
How the
wait,
fuck
wait,
we
hold
supposed
on,
to
hold on,
guess
hold on,
that?
hold on, hold on, hold on. What happens if we still stuck in there?
You still stuck in there?
Yes,
The doors.
Oh, good luck, my nigga.
Damn.
I'm still in there.
Good luck, nigga.
How are you
Why did
still in
I thought,
there?
yeah, you,
I thought we all made it out.
what do you mean?
Still on the second floor. Remember?
Did we skip
You
a
went
turn?
before me.
Down the
Didn't you
stairs.
fucking go down the stairs after you tried to blow the ceiling up?
He didn't use his action to dash. He shot, so he didn't have enough
Oh,
speed.
yeah, he didn't have
Oh,
enough
nigga
movement.
got
Ran down.
greedy and stayed at
Good
the
luck, my
hell
nigga.
space.
Rewind.
I guess you won't be in episode 3.
Hold on.
Technically
Wop,
speaking,
wop.
technically
He's
speaking,
ranked. He's
he
ranked.
is a ranked member of the
That's
gang.
why I was about to say he's a ranked.
There we
member.
go. That's how we got out.
Come
There
on
we
now.
go. Okay. Okay. We figured it
That's
out, guys.
how
We
you
figured it
made
out,
it
chat.
That's what I was thinking
Hey,
anyway.
hold on. This is what I was gonna do though. This is what I was gonna do. I was gonna run and jump off the ledge and then try to use Eldritch Blast to get the momentum to go through the door.
Fucking
and
Iron Man.
pushing my
Come on,
This
dude.
nigga
Yes.
trying to just blast
Yes.
himself to use force damage to propel himself.
and to
I tell you.
and to stop the momentum so I can land gently.
Yeah, sounds like a whole lot of
Iron Man
what?
shit.
sounds like a
You
whole
know
lot
what?
of
Sure.
do with the most.
It would have been dope. It would have been
You
dope.
did
It would have
that.
been dope.
You
It would've
did
been
that.
dope. No, I
That's
didn't
what
get to
you
do that.
did.
I got pushed through a door.
Niggas
You
said,
had rank.
Yep.
You had rank.
You
Yeah.
decided
man.
to go ahead and do that as you got pushed through the door.
Mhm.
Nigga said,
Well-
Stop
"Steve,
yourself
right down
on
the
the other
stairs.
side.
Look
I
behind.
like to
Oh,
think.
there's a door.
I like to think he jumped, started to do his little Iron Man maneuver, and a door
And the
opened
door
on
opened.
the
Yeah,
floor,
just
and he
grab
flew
it.
through it.
Oh,
That's
it's like in
exactly
Demon
what happened.
Slayer when the door pops up. It's like, bing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quit squishing this room.
Just like that.
I was like, he was like, the door shut, and I was like, wait, what happened to me?
Done, hero.
I was like, wait.
We're stuck in the Infinity Castle now, my boy.
Oh, yeah.